Everybody. Welcome to the 6 a.m. Swingers Club Kettlebell Training with Sensei David Hills. And I don't know why we can't get you in.
And this is Coach Kendra.
I'm Coach Kendra. So happy to have you here with us this Tuesday morning. Need to adjust our cameras here a bit.
Just camera angles.
Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning. And how was your Monday? We had
Best Monday ever.
Really fantastic. Actually, every day we make it a great day.
It's been pretty good lately.
And here's what I want to talk about this morning. I don't know if all of you have seen the information online, or you might have seen my post, but Kelly Preston, I don't know if you know her, John Travolta's wife, passed away on Sunday. And, you know, people die every day and things happen. But what really struck me with Kelly's death or passing on Sunday was that she's my age, 57, so she was really young, and B, we didn't know that she was ill, so it came as a really big surprise. But what it really made me think about was each and every moment of my day and every day of my life to be grateful for the life I have to live, to be grateful that I woke up this morning, to be grateful that I have a roof over my head and I have food, and then I have a way and a body to be able to work out, to be grateful, and also take the time out every single day to do something fun. And we do that every day. We work hard every day, but we also carve out a piece of time throughout our day to make sure that we're enjoying our day and enjoying our family and friends. Is so important. Don't let a day go by and just pass by. Live your life, purposely do things that make you happy. David actually made some chocolate chip cookies yesterday afternoon. Yes, we eat chocolate chip cookies.
I only had 4.
I think I had 3, but I made him hide them last night because I knew that but we do eat regular things, chocolate chip cookies, every now and then. That's our
weakness,
happiness.
Our happiness.
And we enjoyed every second of it. But anyway, on to our training today. Today's Tuesday.
Indeed.
What are we working on this morning?
More stuff with doubles.
Doubles.
So we're gonna warm up with a little exercise down on the floor. We're gonna be getting up and down off the ground with a pair of kettlebells today.
Oh boy.
So
Sounds challenging.
So anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get to our warm up. See if we can make some headway here.
It's actually pretty steamy in here this morning. So
yeah. So we're going to start down here on the floor. Sit down on your butt. We're going to start rolling back and up again. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up with our legs in this figure 4 position. Right? Figure 4, old school figure 4. Right? So it looks like this. I roll back. Come up to this figure 4. Roll back. Switch my feet. Keep your hands in front of you, elbows in. Now hold here. So go ahead and switch your feet if you would. So now, scoot back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back and we're going to come up in the same position and we're going to come up to a kneeling position. So it looks like this. Right.
How to use my hands.
And back. Switch feet. And work on trying to get that.
Can't do it without using my hands. Is it okay to use your hands to begin with?
It's
or should I put my feet in a different spot?
No, eventually you're going to want to be able to do this with
no hands.
With no hands, because you're going to have a kettlebell in each hand. So this is going to be a momentum thing. Now, one thing you can do to make this a little bit easier is come up and turn to the side. That's going to be able to help you come up. Like that. Precisely.
Use my hand.
Yeah. Well, this just takes a little practice.
It's not, you know what it is I don't like
If
hip.
Yeah, if the hip mobility is not there to be able to do it, then just come up, then just use one kettlebell and then use the hand. So it's perfectly fine. You have to do things exactly where you're at. And a lot of times it's not that you need to develop strength. It's just that you need to sort of develop the comfort with that movement. And that's really where a lot of people are going to be at in the beginning. So that's perfectly fine. That's just, sort of the way. It actually, what you'll find is that it becomes easier, and you're going to actually keep them in the rack position.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
So that's why you want us to keep.
Right. It's going to become easier with the weight because it brings more energy in the coming up position. But still, it can take some practice to be
That's a hard one.
able to.
It's the hips thing.
Yeah, no worries. And then we're going to practice one more piece, which we're going to do with doubles, and I'll show you what it looks like first. You go from the ground here, right? You have your elbows in the ground, right? So you have a leg straight. You're going to punch up to the sky, come up to the elbow, roll across, and then you have to switch feet, come up the other way. We're going to do this with our kettlebell. Reaching for the sky.
So basically, can you show me again?
So from here, both elbows down, pick up a knee. Okay, that's fine. Take that same hand and punch up. Come up to the elbow. Now down, switch feet. Come up to the other. Now you gotta put this foot into the ground. And now put the other foot into the ground. Come back up on the other side. So it's sort of a there you go. It's just the first two pieces of the getup. So this is basically just working the arm and the abs. And so nice. Cross body action going on. Perfect.
That one I can do.
That one, that's fine. That's fine. Again, some of these exercises are going to be very difficult to do in the beginning. That's no big deal. A lot of this stuff is complicated. Creating the movement pattern is one thing, and then strengthening it is the next. So, absolutely. Come on back up. We're going to go over one more piece real quick, just so that we can get our bodies moving the way we want them to. Start with your feet pointing straight ahead. Turn to 45 degrees. Hand on the inside of the thigh. Place the other hand above your head. You're going to kick the hip over, down towards the ground, and back up. Imagine you have a kettlebell in this hand and in this hand. This is the other one that we're going to do today that takes a little bit of work. This is the double windmill. Change feet, change hands. Kick the hip over. And back up. Looking up, making sure your eyes stay on the top kettlebell. More. Good.
All right. Let's see who we have with us this morning. I like to see who's here.
I saw Kayla White
Good morning, everybody.
and Christy Folsom.
We have
Make sure you guys get your kettlebells ready.
Instagram. Good morning. We have Travis Wilson. Good morning, Travis. Terry Tremblay. Yogi Aso. Good morning, everybody. So happy to have you here this
Okay,
morning.
folks.
All right. So
Get your bell ready and we'll get ready to do our workout.
Ready.
Okay, so grab your pair of small kettlebells. In our case, is moderate kettlebells.
My hands are sweaty.
All right, reach down, grab both bells, pick them up. We're going to do squats to begin with, or deadlifts rather. To the sides. Sit back into the hip, bring them down, almost touch the ground. Come back up. Sit your hips back and then drive into the heels to come up. 2, 3, 6, 7. All right, give me 10 swings to the rack. They're coming into the middle, thumbs back, double rack. 1, 2, 3, 6. Hold them in the rack. We'll do 10 presses right from here, no swing. Sit back into the hip. 1, 2, 3, 6. So,
Woo!
very
Makes
nice.
a difference with doubles.
Oh, yes, it does. Indeed, indeed. Okay, come on down to the floor. Now, this rolling up to the kneeling position. We're going to do this early here because we don't want to be worn out when we go to try this, because this is a new and difficult exercise. It's best to do difficult things early on so that you're not neurologically shocked when it comes to time to do it. So I'm going to show you what this looks like first, and then you can follow. Starting with the kettlebells, both in the racked position. You're going to roll back and press them, and then come back to the rack position. So it looks like this. You can do just this piece if you like. Roll back and up. And now switch your feet each time from figure 4 to figure 4. Back, press up, roll back. 2 more. So the next piece of that is here. And you're welcome to just come up to there if you like. You do not have to come up all the way. Or you can put one down and come up with the single. There you go. Now I would go ahead and move that out of your way. Let me just watch you do this so I can make sure you get this right. Press as you roll back. Re-rack.
Oh, re-rack.
Yeah. Coming up in a press position, that's much later.
Now, because I only have one,
yep.
I'm gonna switch sides.
You had it right the first time? No. So you want to press that as you go back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Re-rack it. Re-rack it.
I automatically want to pull.
Yeah, it's okay. This is going to take a little bit of coordination to put together. Press, re-rack. Nice. Now you're talking. You're already getting it much better. Very good, very good. Okay, so take a breather for a sec. We're going to do another 3 on each side. So 1 kettlebell or 2, depending upon what you're able to do at the moment. And this is definitely one to practice. So kettlebell at the rack position. Roll back and press. And up. 1. 2. 3. Change to the other side. Settle down. Whew.
That was hard.
Yeah, those are difficult.
And I think, I was using on the heavier side of the kettlebells.
Mm-hmm. These are
for 2 kettlebells, but that's okay.
Ultimately, you would want a pair of 6 kilograms. Those are a pair of 8s.
Oh, okay.
Those are a little bit heavy. Same thing, and I would normally use a pair of 8s instead of a pair of 12s.
Yeah.
Based on the kettlebell I've been using.
But I think for me, if I use 1 to start out with to be able to get up, and then I can switch to 2. But you're right, the heavy kettlebell makes the momentum.
Correct.
I mean, I was going backwards and going, whoa, hey. It just kind of throws you back.
Once you feel how to follow the mass of the kettlebell, it becomes much easier. Okay, so we're going to do a set now of the 5 tiers, which is double swing, double high pull, double rack and press, double snatch, rack, and double squat. And that's 1. We'll see if we can get to 5. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Have you done the double snatch yet?
No.
Let's maybe do that first. So we're going to work on the double snatch. So we're going to do 5. So it looks like this. Do a couple of those just to get those down because that's one that we haven't done yet. Just so you've done it with a single, we'll do it with 2 small ones. Use the hip. Yeah. Now, do a couple of them in a row, so from the top they go swing all the way to the bottom. Yeah. Right, and set them down. Now, you've got good form on those, but there's still a bit of a press at the end. Meaning your hips are getting them up 3/4 of the way, and then your arms getting them the last part.
Should be all fluid, 1
As much as you can to the hips. Try and do 90% with the hips.
Okay.
That's the only thing. It's just You can do them that way, but wear you out really fast.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Swing, high pull, rack and press, snatch, squat. 5 exercises in 1 set. Here we go. And swing, high pull, rack and press, and snatch. Re-rack, squat. That's 1. Swing. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. That's 2. Swing. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. 3. Swing. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. 4. Last one. Swing. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. There.
Wow. Whew, I like that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, come on back down to the ground. Now this exercise we're going to do from the ground, both kettlebells with our elbows in the ground. Place a knee, punch to the ceiling, come up to the elbow. Now down, switch feet, punch the other hand to the sky, propping in the elbow with the other hand. So,
Let's try it with
let's give it a try.
kettlebells.
You want to try it first before we get going? Go ahead. Start from a double rack position, lie back. Right? And now have them facing straight up in the air. Right. Push into the ground, punch to the sky with your left hand. Up, yep. To the other. Back down. To the other side. Nice.
You know what's interesting? It hurts my elbow on the ground.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure into the elbow. Try and use a little momentum. Right?
I wonder if I should go a little bit lighter.
Certainly can. If it's uncomfortable in the elbow. Good. Very good.
Let me try it with a lighter one
All right.
just to see what it feels like.
Go ahead and sit for the side.
I think it's one of those things where I want to make sure that my form is correct.
Yep. All right. Grab your kettlebells, bring them to the rack position, lie back, elbows on the ground. One leg is bent, one leg is straight. Whichever leg is bent, press to the ceiling, up to the elbow. And then down, switch feet, come to the other side. Six. 7. 8. 9. 10. Bring it down. Set them down.
It was much better with the lighter weight.
Come on back
Well, I
up.
was able to still be challenged, but I was able to make sure that my form was correct and I was really straightening my arm when it was, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Instead of half-assing it. So
There you go.
it's a good example of using a little bit of a lighter weight. If you're really struggling and your form is not good, then that means you need to go down a bit.
All right, let's do one more exercise. You can use those. I'll use these. So this one, bring the kettlebells to the double rack position. So we've done these swings to the outside. We're going to do a couple of them on each arm to start. So start with your left arm, swing to the outside. 1, 2. Take your right arm, swing to the outside. 1, 2. Now, bring one down and one up. You're going to swing this to the outside as this one comes up. Now, you're doing continuously. It looks like this. In martial arts, we call this wax on. So you can do them one at a time. Just get this bottom one swing. And then when it swings across to here, that's when I let go. So as it comes across, I let go with the other hand. As it comes across, bring the other hand down. So continuously, looks like this.
I am like really badly uncoordinated.
This takes a little practice. Just do what you need. Just do what you can. And more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring them in. Set them down.
I felt that in my shoulders.
You'll feel it in your shoulders at first. Biceps primarily afterwards. Yeah. Definitely is a good exercise. It is. Folks.
Cool.
That's 15 minutes. We're ending a little bit early. John Nyberger. Linda Simard. Nice to see you guys.
So happy to have you here this Tuesday morning. I hope you have a fantastic day today. Sending you love, joy, peace, happiness, and abundance for all of those in the world who need it today.
Which is all of you.
And we are here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. sharp, Eastern Standard Time, for your kettlebell training workout. We give a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of instruction on kettlebell form and technique, and then we do a 15-minute workout with you so that you can try it yourselves and start getting into the kettlebell workout. I absolutely love it. It's something fairly new for me. I've done a lot of different types of workouts, but this is a lot of fun, and we have a certified kettlebell trainer here in the house. So you're learning from the best and the person that knows what he's talking about. So happy to have you here this morning.
Indeed.
See you tomorrow morning. Have a blessed day.